much, everyone. Can you hear me well?
Yes.
Good. It's a pleasure and an honor to open the first Q&A summit here in Lisbon. Thank you for coming here. I truly look forward to connect and engage with all of you in some helpful conversation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Fateme Banishoeib. I'm the founder of Bring You Business, a collective and creative laboratory and consulting firm that helps leaders and organizations who are on the mission to make business a human experience. How do we do that? We do that thanks to the arts and thanks to poetry. We help visionary leaders to connect with their hearts so that they can connect with the hearts of the people who they are trying to serve and help. We support those organizations to create work culture like a piece of art so that they can be truly inclusive and highly innovative. So I'll open with a poem from the Poetry of Leadership called Born with Wings. I was born with wings to learn the difference between strength and softness. I learned strength. To fly, I had to learn softness. I'd like to invite you to experiment with me for a few seconds. Just bear with me a little bit, patiently. Close your eyes and think about this softness. What it is, the softness you need to learn to be able to fly. What is the softness that you need to learn so that your business can fly? With your eyes still closed, give it a voice. How this softness looks like. It comes to you as an image. It comes to you as words. It has colors. Is this softness maybe those soft skills everybody talks about and nobody knows how to access to it? So, why am I starting a talk on growing, scaling up your businesses with poetry? Are you all thinking, am I in the wrong conference? Am I in the wrong summit? I signed up for something else. Well, let me tell you what poetry can do for you and your business. Poetry, as any other form of art, helps us all to expand our awareness. That awareness that you need to have to be able to respond to the needs and demands of the people that you are trying to serve with your business. That awareness that you need to have to be able to grow into the person who can run your business. Not only poetry expands and improves our empathy. That exact empathy you are going to tap into when designing the solution for the problems of the people you serve. Poetry, with the complexities and paradoxes that coexist into one single poem, allow us to navigate the unknown sea of complexities and paradoxes that building, growing, and scaling a business will require us to do. And sometimes those are challenging and overwhelming. Business is about people. People who serve other people. And the connection with those people is going to be the critical step for all of us to build and expand our businesses. With this, I'm not telling you forget about Facebook ads, forget about SEO, forget about everything else. But use them as tools to support your human relationships with those people. Do not forget you and your humanity while trying to engineer your business. Think a little bit more like an artist when approaching to your business. Emotions, regardless of what we say, regardless about our level of consciousness, or if we like it or not, are going to drive what we do and how we go about it. How many of you, for example, don't go anymore to a coffee place or a restaurant just because they had a bad feeling when they went there? And maybe food is great, place is great, but you had an awkward feeling. Can't even describe it. Maybe you don't even want to say it out loud, but you simply stop going to that restaurant. You simply stop buying that product because it gave you a bad feeling. So, in all this talking about poetry, art, and things that apparently seem not directly linked with how we scale our business, I would like to give you 3 simple ingredients distilled out of the arts, distilled out of poetry, that you can use together with all the other tools you have, and we will learn all together here, to grow and expand your business. The first and most important thing that the arts, and especially poetry, will equip us with is the capacity to listen. Listen very carefully, not only with our ears, but with our eyes, with our heart, with the entire human being that we are. We have to learn how to listen to the specific words the people we are trying to serve with our business say. We need to learn about what they want and what they need, rather than pushing on them the solution that we have engineered for them. What they want and the emotions that are attached to their wants is what actually will drive their choices more than anything else. Pay attention to the specific words. When you talk with people, when you talk with your friends, and maybe describe what you want to do, pay attention to what they are saying, rather than trying to convince them that you have got a brilliant idea. Fall in love with their problem, not with your solution. Too often as business owners, we forget about the problems that we are trying to solve, and we fall madly in love with our solution. How exciting, how wonderful that is. And on the way, we forget what the solution is for. Progress, improvement, come from listening. So listen very carefully to those problems and those wants that people have. Second, care. When an artist goes into the studio to create art, whichever that is, a poem, a painting, dancing, a piece of theater, deeply cares about the artist and the performance. Care about your business as something alive, because actually it is alive. It grows, it evolves as you do. Care about the relationship you establish with your customers, with your followers, with your subscribers. And if you're thinking, well, this list of subscribers is too small, why should I care to deliver my best ever content? Well, that, even if it is one single follower, when sees that you care, will tell other people, and that single follower will help you grow automatically without you paying too much into ads. This is the power of what is called word of mouth. And good reputation goes fast, but bad reputation goes even faster. So care about those people. I'll share with you a little anecdote of how Nike became the Nike we know today. At the beginning, certainly Nike wasn't the best ever shoemaker. It wasn't as performing or as known as other competitors. What they did, they started caring about those people, very few runners, who bought and used their shoes, their running shoes. They started writing personal letters to them. They start writing and checking in with their runners if they had an injury. They start writing notes of appreciation, very personal notes, not automated ones, when they won a competition. And guess what? Soon, those initial adopters told other runners what was the feeling and the environment within Nike. And Nike became, thanks to those letters, the Nike we know today. How many of you have Nike shoes? No one. So those small audiences are actually the perfect environment for us to start nurturing real relationships. They are perfect. When we talk to a person, we don't talk to a crowd. We can address and care about that specific person. And that person is going to tell other people. And those people are going to tell other people. Third, courage. And here I share a little, very personal anecdote. After a career of 16 years in big pharma corporation, I decided to leave my corporate job and embark on the renew business journey. And of course, I said out loud, I want to talk business in poetry. Everybody looked at me as if I was the craziest and weirdest person on the planet. They all thought, oh my goodness, she lost it. Oh my goodness, she has ruined her career forever. Well, I knew the risk I was taking. It took a lot of courage out of me. Guess what? A few years later, the same people who told me, you're crazy, you are going to waste a lot of money and then you'll come back begging for your old job. They called me in and asked, could you please help us? Every single time I get the chance to step on stage, every single time I get the chance to speak with one person and coach or mentor them, I get the gift back from the courage I had in the first place. Creating a business, growing a business is going to require a lot of courage. Maya Angelou used to say, courage is the first virtue. Without courage, there are no other virtues. I agree. So I read another poem as if only one was not enough. I lack the courage to read to you another poem called Courage. Courage to have the heart to admit I've been afraid to be real. I've been hiding from the challenges, walking away from feelings and consequences. I proclaimed my courage, shouting victim, denying the necessity of relationships. Confused, I realized that what I really care about is love, connection, hugs, all that I had exiled. In the act of declaring game over, raising the white flag, looking back, I saw a siege, the siege of courage. I stepped into it. I needed affection, attention, interaction. That fight could not be played from distance. It required contact. In the contact with the warrior, the war field of my heart became the playground for new discoveries. My invitation to you today is to have the courage to follow the new discoveries you love while you build and grow your business. To listen to what is being said to you, what is being required to you while you do that. And to care in the process about yourself, your human being, and the human beings you are trying to serve at the same time. On the way, use the algorithms and all the techie to alleviate your journey, to make it easier for you. Remember, those technologies are there to serve you and make it easier for the people you are trying to serve, not to enslave them, nor yourself. If you are going to remember one thing of everything I've been trying to tell you today, remember this. Radical humanity is your competitive advantage number one. Engagement is more important than growth. And the engagement of your customer is what is going to help you grow your business.